Hello, everybody. Welcome to Current River Broadcasting. It is senior night for the boys here at Doniphan High School. Final home game of the season, and the Kennett Indians are in town to face off against the Don. I'm Keith Bowman, Bo Blackwell alongside here. We've got two basketball games coming up for you, and we're also going to interview the three seniors for the Donettes, Matty Reedus, Sarah Owen, and Macy Manus. We'll have one at halftime of the JV game, one between games, and one at halftime of the varsity game. And then tomorrow night, when the girls play Poplar Bluff here, it'll be senior night for them. And we're going to talk to Emmett Jones, Lane Allen, and Maddox Balcom, who will be playing their final game here tonight. We're getting ready for JV action here. The Kennett Indians will have black uniforms with, I'm not sure if their numbers are gold or white. Probably gold, I would think. We'll find out here in just a second. They're coached by Hayden Thomas. He is a Twin Rivers High School graduate, and he is down there with the head coach of the varsity team, who is also a Twin Rivers graduate, who coached at Twin Rivers, and he probably coached Hayden Thomas, I would think. We're getting ready for the starters. Looks like the Dons are going to start Landon Wilson, number 9, Cage Tipton, number 12, number 50, Caden Plunk, number 10, Darren Embry, and number 45, Mike and Pig. Of course, the Dons coached by Hunter Dillbeck. Trent Lippold does the JV. He is a graduate of Doniphan and also Clay Barton, but I don't see Clay down there tonight. He was here the other night when they played.
Yeah.
Braxton Bullock, a sophomore, number 2. Cade Anderson, a number 10. He's a sophomore. Number 11, Zane Franklin, a sophomore. He's a long, tall drink of water, too. Number 12, Crafton Binkard, a freshman. And number 23,
Yep.
Gabe Checkett. Darren Emery, the first one out for the Dons. The Dons start playing the district, I believe, on Monday, don't they? And Monday they play Fredericktown, I believe. And I think that game's at 5 o'clock. I'm not positive. And that the bad thing, they drew Fredericktown, and they're having to play on Fredericktown's home court. It's kind of a bad deal. I was hoping they'd get Perryville or whoever the other one is.
They've got Fredericktown at 5 o'clock on Monday.
If they win, they play Cape Notre Dame, the 1 seed, later on in the week. All right, it's going to be Franklin jumping against Caden Plunk. And the ball is controlled by Kennett. Franklin drives down, tries to throw it down low, and it's going to go out of bounds. Crafton Binkard couldn't hold on to it. No full court pressure. Looks like Kennett's going to play man-to-man when the Dons get it across the half line. Tipton with it. Left wing to Emery. It's Wilson cutting through. The shot's blocked there by number 23, Checkett. I don't know how that pass got through there. It didn't look like he had a chance. Driving to the basket, put it up, shot blocked. That was Bullock, and it was blocked by Emery. Emery will get it into the front court. Drives down, tries a bounce pass. The ball's going to be kicked by Kennett. Dons will inbound underneath their basket, and it'll be Emery to throw it in. Gets it into Plunk, right back to Emery. He's going to put it up, and I think that one got blocked too. It's going to go out of bounds off of Kennett. I think that was blocked from behind, it looked like. Number 11 he looks like he's about 3 or 4 inches taller than Plunk, and I think Plunk there got him listed as 6'2". And number 11 is only a freshman for Kennett. Well, Emery's wide open on that weak side there, but they didn't see him. Tipton throws it in the paint, nobody open. Intercepted by Kennett. Run the play and throw it whether they're open or not.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it 3 or 4 times when somebody gets open. Long three-pointer is an air ball. And it is picked up by Landon Wilson by the Dons. And coming up from behind him, knocking it away, is Crafton Binkard. Hey, Jimbo. Dons in a zone. Nobody scored yet. Jump stop there, shot no good, and Emery with the rebound. Binkard shot it, and shot it too hard. Back at the other end, Tipton drives to the baseline. Tries to get it over, and it's intercepted again. He was trying to get it to Plunk. And Kennett heads back the other way, and we're going to have a foul on Tipton. He was crowding Cade Anderson. Anderson handling the ball out front. Over on the left wing to Bullock. Right back to Anderson. Now on the right side to Binkard. They're playing catch around the three-point line. Another long three-pointer up, and this one's no good. And the rebound comes down to Tipton. That was Bullock that missed that one. Tipton gets a screen from Plunk. Out front to Pig. Back to Tipton on the right wing. Reverses his dribble into the paint. Kicks it out. Pig, wide open three-pointer. And it's too long. And a rebound picked up by Franklin. So we've played 2.5 minutes and nobody's put a point on the board yet. Franklin is going to be called for a travel. He looked back at Coach Thomas, and Coach Thomas nodded his head yes. We're looking for our first points here with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Plunk bounces it out to Emery, swings it left side, and the ball knocked away. And they're going to give Coach Thomas a timeout. I'm not really sure that they had complete control of the ball there, but anyway. So we have played 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. And neither team has scored. Is Doniphan the only shot they got off, I think, was that three-pointer. But Wilson went in there and shot one that got blocked, I think. Yeah. But other than that, not a lot of offense. We'll have senior night. We have 3 basketball players, boys basketball players, and 2 cheerleaders. It's going to be honored tonight. Now Doniphan's going to extend that 1-2-2 into three-quarter court. They get into the front court. Down in the corner. Check it. Going to dribble back out front. Throws it over on the left side to Anderson. In the middle of the lane, taking it down, shot up, no good by Binkard, but he's going to be fouled. That was going to be on Caden Plunk. That's the second team foul on the Dons. And see if we can make some free throws. That one rims out and back in for Crafton Binkard. 3 seconds shy of playing 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Second one good. Kennett extends the man-to-man a little bit up the floor. Wilson drives down and has a shame there because Plunk had a wide open basket there, but they called a foul, and it was a foul. So foul's on Braxton Bullock. That's their first foul. Bounce down in the lane, knocked away again. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Emery. They keep trying to force it in there when they're not really open. Check it, throws it out front to Anderson. Over on the right wing, a long three-pointer, no good. And Franklin gets the rebound, kicks it back out. Anderson looking for Franklin on the block. Over the left wing, three-pointer, no good. And that should have been an over-the-back foul on Franklin. Dons get the rebound, down 2-0. And Tipton's going to be called for a travel. And our first substitutions of the game, number 13, Caden Neville, a sophomore, and number 32, Colby Boone, a freshman, check in for Kennett. And we also have Rylan Speck, number 41, Hunter Wilson, number 5, checking in for the Don. Pass across the court and a little bit too high. The Dons forced the turnover there and got Speck. Long arms, long legs and long arms on the front of that. And he caused them to throw that way over the head of the intended receiver there. Plunk down low, throw it away again. Nope, they're going to say that it was touched by Boone. Well, Wilson will throw it in. That's the camera people?
Current River Broadcasting, here's a list of the, talk about the seniors. Yep.
Oh, okay, seniors that are in the Current River Broadcasting class, okay. They throw it over the top to Neville. Over the left wing. Banker drives, puts up the shot, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the Dons again, called on the floor, I think. That one's going to be on Hunter Wilson. And checking back in will be Cage Tipton. And number 14, Noah Dixon coming in. Wilson and Emery check out. Long three-pointer in the corner by Neville, no good. And Franklin again, looked like to me he's on the back there, but they haven't called it yet. Tipton to Wilson, and we're going to have a foul on Kennett this time. Cade Anderson, that's his first, second team foul on the Indians. And bounce comes in, and back to Plunk, and it goes right through his legs. How many times have I already said that in this game? They run the play whether it's open or not, and they end up they've turned it over every time so far they've tried to do that. Drive to the basket. Nice move there by number 12, Crafton Bankert, and he's got all 4 points in the game. 2 minutes left first quarter. The Dons still looking for their first point. Dixon gives it to Speck. He almost threw it through him. Caden Plunk fakes the three. Puts up a little floater, no good. And the rebound comes down to Cade Anderson. He's got Franklin ahead. Franklin goes down and is blocked. Ooh. Don't know about that one. Looked like Speck got a clean block there, but they're going to whistle him for the foul. Zane Franklin steps to the free throw line, misses the free throw. .144 to go in the first quarter. Next free throw is no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're not going to call it over the back foul, I don't guess. That was another one. Kennett gets the ball. Number 32, Colby Boone, was all over the back there. Three-pointer in the corner. Rims out. Rylan Speck with the rebound. Baker has got all 4 points, and he almost got a three-pointer there.
All right, now there ain't a whole lot of scoring going on. I'd be looking for a really good shot here. Stay patient. Find something you really want.
Dixon out front. Drives into the paint, and we're going to have a foul on Kennett. Good sportsmanship there by the Kennett players, helping Noah Dixon up. That one on Zane Franklin. Dons will inbound over on the right sideline. They've still only got probably, 3 or 4 attempted shots off?
Yeah.
Because they've turned it over every time. It's hard to score if you don't get shots off. That's pretty simple, but that's the truth. And the ball looked like it got kicked again. No call there, and Kennett's got it again. Baker goes to the baseline, and Hunter Wilson steps in and takes it away from him. Wilson's going to drive all the way, put it up, no good. They're going to call a foul on the shot. That's probably what they need to do right now because they're not getting any shots off any otherwise. That's the second foul on the big boy, Franklin. Now number 5, Charles Perry, a freshman, getting ready to check in for Kennett. First free throw, no good. Mike and Pig coming back in for the Dons. That one bounces around, no good. The ball comes back to Wilson, and he got fouled again. So he just missed 2. He's going to get to shoot 2 more. And that's the third foul. Ooh.
3 in a row.
I think he wanted to block that shot there. Well, I started to say a low-scoring first quarter, but it's not even a low score. It's almost no score.
Yeah.
Now number 33, Skylar Thomas, a freshman, will check in. And he comes in for Franklin. He picked up 2 fouls in the span of about 3 or 4 seconds there. And he's got 3 in the game. Finally, one of them goes down. So Hunter Wilson gets the first point for the Dons. Neville gives it to Boone. His little floater's short. Wilson with the rebound. Heads to the other end. Over to Pig on the right side. And Pig has it knocked away, but there to pick it up is Ryland Speck. Bounces to Pig on the baseline. Back out front. We're down to 18 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 4-1. Well, they just don't want to keep that dribble alive for any time at all. Got that 5 seconds. Tipton's got it out front. And they're not going to get a shot off. You hear everybody in the gym hollering, shoot it. And players on the floor didn't hear it. Whopping 4-1 at the end of the first quarter. Kennett leads the Dons in the JV game. We'll be back in 1 minute, everybody. Stay with us.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming, and they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
Well, Bo, I don't know about you, but I don't think the fans got their money's worth in that first quarter.
Yeah, quite a barn burner this first quarter.
4-1, Kennett head in the JV game as we start the second quarter. Zane Hinton, number 55, is checked in for the Dons, and we got a carry on Cade Tipton. They could call that every time down the floor if they want to.
Yeah.
Especially with Tipton. He does it all the time. I think that's the first time I've seen it called on him all year. And he's going to get a steal. Wide open layup. Yeah, he laid it in. Dons get a field goal finally. Pass in the middle of the floor to Boone. Boone gives it over to Perry. Perry drives, kicks it right side to Anderson. Back to Perry. He spins into the paint. Whoa, wild shot there. And Mike and Pig does a good job battling for the rebound. Gets it. Dons head back the other way. Tipton gives it to Emery. Emery hands it to Hinton. Back to Plunk. And the Dons reset the offense. Tipton dribbles over to the left side. Gets a screen. Looking for a pick and roll. But Tipton didn't run his man off of the screen. And again, they try to throw it inside and it's kicked. This time by Boone. And We got Crafton Binkard checking back in the game. He's got all 4 of Kennett's points. He comes in for Cade Anderson. Throw it way out front to Darren Emery. Free throw line to Tipton. They act like they don't want the ball. I mean, just get rid of it as quick as you can. 3-pointer by Emery, no good. And the rebound by Thomas. Gives it to Perry. Perry driving all the way down, puts it up, and Emery fouls him. You got to let him shoot that shot, I think, Eric. If he makes it, just grab the ball, take it out of bounds, and go to the other end. Charles Perry steps to the free throw line for Kennett. And his first one goes down in and comes back out. Second one's short. There's another over the back, and they don't call it. They do call it out of bounds on Kennett.
Well, at least they're consistent with it.
Well, I guess. If I was a coaching staff, I'd be hollering about that.
I would too.
I mean, they've done it multiple times. Lob ahead to Pig, and again, he tries to bounce it through instead of shooting it himself. And they almost end up turning it over. Inbounds comes to Tipton, finally picks it up. Guarded closely, ball knocked away. Perry picks it up, goes down, puts it up, he missed it. Ball tipped around, Perry gets it back, puts it up, missed it again. Boone gets it, and he missed it. Now Thomas gets it. And he goes up and under, and he missed it. And they get another offensive rebound. Turnaround jumper by Binkard is no good, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like that's the only way the Dons can get the ball back, is if they miss it and it goes out of bounds.
I might be biased, but I think I saw another over the back.
I think I just seen the back court. Oh, they did call it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there was 2 or 3 of them in there.
Yeah.
Gabe Checkett, number 23, checks back in. Braxton Bullock, number 2. And let's see. I believe that's it. Dons only trail this point in the game by 1 point. And we've played 10 minutes of basketball. 9 minutes, excuse me. And the score is only 4-3. I think the Dons got a break right there.
Yeah.
That shot was blocked, but they give the ball to the Dons. Emery drives, kicks it out to Pig. He gets it back, fakes the shot, bounces down low. Nice job by Emery to get it back. He put it in. Nice job there by Darren Emery.
Gotta stay strong and finish that.
They almost lost it, and then they end up getting the basket and a free throw. That foul was on Crafton Binkard. Zane Hinton checks out, and Landon Wilson comes back in for the Dons. Emery trying to finish off a 3-point play. Free throw, no good. Landon Wilson gets the rebound. Gives it to Tipton in the corner. Back to Wilson. Now to Pig. He is wide open from the head of the key. That one rims out. And the ball loose under the basket. Wilson picks it up. It's no good. And we're going to have a foul on the Dons on the rebound. I believe it's going to be on Emery.
Be his second.
The Dons are doing a better job on the offensive boards than they are the defensive board. They set up in that 1-2-2. Perry lobs it over to Binkard. Binkard's going to dribble it across the half line, give it back to Perry. Perry drives into the paint. He shot up, no good. Another foul on the Dons. Kennett made their first 2 free throws. They've missed 4 in a row since then. Fouls on Caden Plunk. That's 2 on him. That one's no good. That's the 3rd in a row that Perry's missed. Noah Dixon and Rylan Speck check back in. Emery and Plunk will check out for the Dons. .4:15 to go first half. Second one's good. That ties the ball game up.
It'll be easy for me to call the halftime scores.
No, that's for sure. Unless they just go on a scoring binge, both teams here, it's going to be like a 5th grade game. I mean, scoring wise. Tipton takes it to the hole. He got fouled. 2 free throws coming. I didn't see who they called that one on. Did you?
Yes, they called that on Colby Boone.
That was Boone's first foul. Tipton makes the first one, puts the Dons back up 6-5. That one bounces around, no good. And it's going to be picked up by Tipton in the corner. And I believe he dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. Perry and Bankert play catch in the back court. Perry's got it right now. Throws it over on the left side. Bullock, three-pointer, nothing but net. Now, wow, regular scoring spree here. Speck's going to shoot a 3, and it rims in and out. Pig tips it up and in. I can Pig with his first 2. Ties it at 8. Perry gives the ball back to Bankert. He gets it right back, still in the back court. Now to Bankert. Bankert drives. Kicks it over on the baseline to check it, and he scores. And there's that scoring binge I was talking about.
Yep. Spoke too soon.
They scored more points in the last minute than they scored in the first 10, 12 minutes of the game. Speck versus his dribble. Gives it to Tipton in the corner. Dribbles back out front. Gives it to Wilson. Back to Tipton. I can see right now they don't know how to set a screen. They just run down. They just run by each other. That's all they do. And Pig had the shot missed, and Noah Dixon's there to put it up and in. I think the referee was getting ready to call a foul. 10-10's our score. Bullock gives it back to Perry, gets it back on the wing. Drives to the baseline into a double team. Going to call foul on Dixon, I believe. Reaching around. That will be third team foul. Kate Anderson, 10, checks back in for Boone. Mike and Pig checks out. And Hunter Wilson in for the Dons. Ball comes into Bullock, takes it in for the little floater. It's an air ball. Hunter Wilson, oh my goodness, why didn't he let that go? Dons got lucky there. That ball was going out of bounds off of Kennett. And Speck tried to save it, and he threw it right to Kennett, and they missed the shot. Tipton drives, gives it to Dixon on the right wing. Out front to Speck. Out of control travel on Rylan Speck. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. We got a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Matt sent us a list of all of the seniors that are in the Current River Broadcasting class. And they are Braden Rideout, Alex Orick, Kalia Cates, Matty Reedus, Sarah Owen, Maddox Baucom, Emmett Jones, Macy Dornan, and Lily Patrick. And Macy Dornan's on our stage camera tonight, and I'm not really sure about the one here next to us. You know who that is? Anyway, those guys do a great job. They run all the cameras are run by Current River Broadcasting students all year long. Every night we have students here running the cameras, and they do an excellent job. We don't have the camera that like the huddle cam that follows it back and forth. We actually have people moving the cameras back and forth, and that is way better because sometimes that huddle cam doesn't go all the way to the end of the gym. And Kennett gets it back, and a steal by Wilson. Gives it to Hunter Wilson, lays it up and in. Wilson to Wilson. Don's up 12-10 now. Anderson hounded in the back court, throws it in the middle, just stolen again. Landon Wilson with it. Almost lost it. Tipton picks it up, cross court to Speck. Throw it away again. Dixon was open for a minute, but he was about 2 counts too late, and the ball knocked away by Hunter Wilson. Landon Wilson comes down the floor. I'm just shocked that when you're ahead of everybody else that you don't know that the defense is coming up behind you to knock it away like that. Besides that, your teammates ought to be hollering out. Perry drives all the way down, gets his man in the air. Nice move by Charles Perry. He's got 3 points. That ties the game at 12. Tipton hands the ball over to Speck, cross court. Hunter Wilson fakes the three. He's going to drive into the lane. Little floater up, and it's good. Well, Hunter Wilson done a nice job when he come back in the game this time. 14-12. Perry has it knocked away from behind by Hunter Wilson again. Cage Tipton gives it to Wilson on the left wing. Bounces back to Tipton. Got 27 seconds left. Over to Landon Wilson. He drives into the paint, kicks the ball. Picked up by Kennett, and they almost lose it. Now Anderson throws it up in the front court to Binkert. Binkert drives, goes in for the shot, and it's blocked. He gets it on shot back. Long three from the corner. It's good. And that's by Braxton Bullock. That's his second. And a long shot from just past half court. So that three-pointer puts Kennett back up 15-14 at the half. And like I said, we really went on a scoring spree there just in the last few minutes. Kennett was 3 of 8 from the free throw line. The Dons were 2 of 7.
All right, for scoring, over to the Don side. Hunter Wilson with 5, Emery with 2, Dixon with 2, Pig with 2, and Tipton with 3. Over to Kennett's side, Bullock with 6, Perry with 3, Binkard with 4, and Checkett with 2.
Our halftime score is 15-14. We're supposed to have Matty Reedus coming up here at halftime. And I see her down there in the corner. She's down there with Sarah Owen.
I can go send for her if you want.
Yeah, go get her. Tell her to get up. Tell her I said she better hurry up and get up here. We'll be right back with that. I'm going to turn the mic down for just a second, and then we'll be back to talk to one of the seniors, Matty Reedus. Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman back at the Bill L. Wright Gymnasium in Doniphan. It's halftime of the junior varsity game. Kennett leads 15-14. And I have Matty Reedus, one of the seniors for the Donettes alongside here. And I thought we had to go get her. She knew she was supposed to be here.
Well, I didn't know if you were ready yet. I didn't know.
Well,
I was giving you time.
They don't have put very much time on the clock at halftime.
I know, but I was giving you time. I didn't know.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, what are you gonna do when you get out of high school?
I plan to go be an RN.
Okay, where are you gonna go to school at?
3 Rivers.
Okay, so you're gonna stick close to home.
Yeah.
Can you do the whole thing there?
Yeah, for the 2-year deal.
Okay, all right. So you're going to probably try to get a job in Poplar Bluff or somewhere around close. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever's paying good.
Well, that's what you got to look for these days. Hey, you guys are having another great season this year, and you got two more regular season games. Play Poplar Bluff here tomorrow night. It's going to be senior night for you guys, and then you got to go Saturday to Mountain View to play Aurora. Have Coach Epps talked anything about them to you yet?
Yeah, a little bit. Apparently, they're a lot bigger than us. So.
Oh, is that right? They're big.
Yeah.
They're big. Well, hey, you've played big teams before and still won. So, but they do have a good record. I know they're like 21-4 or something like that. Well, Matt gave me some stats here about the 4 years that you guys have been in school so far, and we're not concluding the season yet.
Yeah.
But you guys are 96-10 in the 4 years that you've been in high school. And you've only lost 3 games here at home. You're 33-3. 4 Lady Royals Christmas tournament titles. So all 4 years you won the Christmas tournament. 4 OFC tournament titles. 4 OFC regular season champs. And 2 Lady Dog tournaments, but you're only in it for 2 or 3 years, I guess.
Yeah.
But and then the River City and 2 district titles. And we're going to add another district title to that coming up next week. You guys you're either going to play Kennett or Fredericktown, and you've played both teams, and well, no, it's Kennett and
Saxony.
Saxony plays first.
Yeah.
But then you'll play Kennett in the semifinals, which will be you guys' first game because you drew a first round bye, getting seeded first. Let me ask you this: the 4 years that you've been here, I know there's been some great moments because you guys went undefeated in the regular season last year, and you're 21-2, I believe, right now.
Yeah, I think so.
And but what has been your most favorite moment in the whole 4 years that you've played?
Probably beating Notre Dame here last year.
I kind of figured you might say that.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, oh shoot, I forgot what else I was going to ask you. Oh. Tomorrow night you're playing Poplar Bluff again. You've already played them once, and you kind of handle them pretty easily. But you still got that's one thing I want to ask is you guys play these teams and you play several of them like Neelyville. You played them 3 times. How hard is it to get up after you've beaten them pretty bad the time before you played them? How hard is it to get up to play them again?
I mean, I don't know. We just know we got to win. Still got to play the game, still got to win. So it's just like, I don't know. I mean.
Well, you guys, I never see you let up, especially defensively. You never let up. If the shots are not going in, you guys are always still playing defense. And sometimes that turns into offense, and that kind of helps on the offensive end. But I have really been impressed with the way that you guys, no matter if the shots are not going in, you're still playing defense. That's just the case in point was the Notre Dame game this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys had a terrible time scoring, but you still went over there on their floor and beat them.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I want to tell you, it's really been a pleasure watching you play. I love the way you play.
Thank you.
You're one of those very unselfish players, and I mean, the whole team is, but you don't care if you score as long as somebody scores. You're playing defense, you rebound, you handle the ball, and I've really enjoyed watching you play.
Thank you.
Well, everybody, this is Matty Reedus' last home game tomorrow night. If you can't be here, make sure you watch us on Current River Broadcasting. And be cheering them on tomorrow, Saturday, and then next week in the district tournament. And hopefully we'll get to have one more game here in a couple of weeks. First round of the state tournament. Well, Matty, thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. That was Matty Reedus, one of the Donet's 3 seniors. And coming up between games, we will have either Sarah Owen or Macy Manus. I don't know which one of them's coming up. And then the other one will come up at halftime of the varsity game. But we're going to, the Dons trail 15-14 here in the JV game. We've still got almost 4 minutes left before the start of the second half. So I'm going to take a little bit of break here, rest my voice, and we'll be back right before the second half gets underway. So stay with us here on Current River Broadcasting.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value Hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her and him and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Alongside Bo Blackwell, this is Keith Bowman back at Doniphan High School, getting ready to start the second half of our junior varsity game. It's 15-14 Kennett. Don send out Landon Wilson, Gage Tipton, Darren Emery, Mike and Pig, and Caden Plunk. And Kennett will send their starters out, I believe. They send out Bullock, Anderson, Franklin, Binkard, and Checkett. Anderson's got it left wing. Don's still in that 1-2-2 zone. Over on the right side to Checkett. Back out front, Bullock. Bullock's hit a couple of three-pointers. Driving into the paint, elevating for the shot. Is short, and that was Binkard. He scored their first 4 points, but didn't score any after that. Don's head back the other way with a chance to take the lead. Tipton picks up his dribble in a bad spot. Got man wide open, but he didn't. Had the right idea. He just did not throw the ball where he needed to throw it. Kennett will get it in the front court. Bounces it to Binkard. Cross court. Faking the three, bouncing down low. Franklin going to turn to the baseline, put it up, no good. And Mike and Pig had the rebound, almost lost it. They're going to call a foul on Checkett. And with 6:27 to go, we've got a timeout called by Coach Lippo. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
Found out a while ago, the cameraman right beside us up here is Zach Cook. He's a junior. Macy Dornan is manning the camera down on the stage. And the one right across from Bo and I is manning its own self.
Yeah.
It's all on the wall. I noticed that they had Matty and I on the screen there when we were doing the interview a while ago. Dons again with a chance to take the lead. Last time they had it, they turned it over. Tipton gives it in the corner to Pig. Back out to Emery. Emery's got Wilson over in the corner, but he can't get it to him. And it's going to be picked off there by Bullock. Don set up in that press even on the turnover. Lob up in the front court to Anderson. Over to number 2, Bullock. He hits his third three-pointer. Kennett goes up by 4. I think that's the biggest lead of the game, I believe. And we got a foul coming up the floor. Going to be on Binkard. Number 2 on him. I think 3 points when it was 4-1 was the biggest lead up until this point, because when they started scoring a little bit, they both were scoring back and forth. Wilson dribbles into the corner, gives it to Emery. Emery, nice pass to Pig, goes up, can't get it to go, but he got fouled. Good pass there by Darren Emery. Second foul on Braxton Bullock. Pig's free throw is short. Don's only 2 out of 8 from the free throw line. Second one no good. And Tipton. They say Tipton touched it last. Anderson, back to Bullock. Bullock takes a couple dribbles, get it to Anderson in the middle of the floor to Franklin. Franklin dribbles over on the right wing, gives it to Binkard. Now to check it, cross court in the corner. Three-pointer up is short, and Gage Tipton gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Kennett. That was on Anderson, his second, and that's 4 quick team fouls there on Kennett. We haven't played quite 2 minutes yet. Of course, the Dons have not made free throws, so I don't know if they get to the free throw line. They haven't been able to make them. Wilson's pass is knocked away and stolen. Baker's going to take it down, fakes, lets the man fly by and lays it in. Tipton has it knocked away. Heading the other way is Baker. He's going to go down, lay it up and in again. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point lead, and that would seem like a big mountain to climb. No more points is being scored.
The way we've been scoring here.
The Dons get into a double team every time down the floor.
You got to do something before that double team gets there. Either get rid of it or dribble or.
It looks like to me they just stand there and wait on it to come before they decide to do anything. Landon Wilson checks out. Hunter Wilson comes back in for the Dons. Wilson cuts to the basket, and his shot is blocked by Franklin, and Kennett heads the other way. Anderson going to drive into the paint. We're going to have a foul on Hunter Wilson. That'll be his second personal, and that's the first team foul on the Dons here in the third quarter. Franklin out to Anderson. Baker drives into the lane. His little jumper's good. Well, he scored the first 4 points of the game, and now he's got the last 6, and he's got 10 points. Pass intercepted again. Checkett got that one. Three-pointer, no good. And Emery gets the rebound. Passes it to Tipton. Throws it up the floor. Had a 3-on-1, and he threw it right between 2 of the players where neither one of them could get it. Rylan Speck back in for the Dons. Kennett with their biggest lead here in the JV game, 24-14. Long three-pointer, that one's short. Plunk picks up the rebound. Throws it up to Pig. It gets across the half line, gives it to Speck. Speck drives, goes up with it, no good, but he's fouled. And he will go to the free throw line. They said he was in the act of shooting. Third foul on Braxton Bullock. Dons will be in the bonus this last 3:06 of the third quarter as well. Free throw short. Neville and Boone check back in for Kennett. That one no good. Hunter Wilson does a nice job of getting in there and battling two of Kennett players, and it goes out of bounds off the Kennett player. They throw it away again. Anderson with the steal, and he's going to be fouled by Hunter Wilson. That'll be his third. Noah Dixon in for the Dons. He replaces Mike and Pig. Bankard inbounds to Anderson. Over on the right side to Neville. And he traveled when he took off. Tipton checking back in for the Dons. He replaces Hunter Wilson. Kennett's been playing a 1-3-1. Don's been having a terrible time with that. And the pass knocked away, stolen by Anderson, Neville. And then Anderson throws it away. Some old long, lazy lob passes, and they're just too easy to steal. Another one stolen. They're trying to throw that skip pass. You remember the other night what Mountain Grove done to them with the skip pass?
Yeah.
It's not working for the Dons. Three-pointer no good. Neville gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson over on the left side. Ball batted away. And the Dons can't come up with it. Anderson gets it right back. Bounces in the lane. Boone wide open. Drops it off. Shot by Franklin. Partially blocked there by, by Plunk. And the Dons come away with it. That was a really good pass from Boone there.
Yeah.
Franklin just couldn't make it. Dixon's open in the corner. Shot no good. Ball tipped around. And a pass up the floor. Neville's going in on Speck. And he missed it. Franklin gets the rebound. Bankard for three. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by Plunk. Perry back in the ball game for Kennett. He replaces Anderson. Boy, nice shot there by Bankard. He shot that over Plunk. I don't think Plunk jumped. I think he just stood there with his hands up. Oh, boy, that one got lucky. Plunk can't handle a pass from Tipton, but he does run it down. Plunk has it knocked away, and we're going to have a foul. And they're going to call it on Bankard. That's his third. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they're in the bonus. I forgot. Well, so far the Dons are 2 of 11 from the free throw line, so hopefully Plunk can change that. And he does. And that's Plunk's first point in the game. Anderson comes back in for Bankard. 26-15 with 1:14 to go, third quarter. Kennett with an 11-point lead. And you can make that 10. Plunk looks like he might be a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yep.
They need to get it into him and let him pick up some fouls down there. Well, Kennett definitely doesn't seem to bother them to foul, that's for sure. That time the Dons get a turnover. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Tipton bounces it right side to Wilson. In the corner, Dixon. He throws it to nowhere. The Speck does pick it up. Tipton with it. And Plunk's going to be called for a travel. Zane hitting back in the ball game. He replaces Plunk. Kennett with a 10-point lead, down to 35 seconds left, third quarter. Cross-court pass. Neville back to Anderson. He's going to drive into the paint. Up and under, no good, but he is fouled. Foul was second one on Dixon. And Kate Anderson, who has not scored, shoots a free throw and misses it. Second one is no good. Speck comes flying in to get the rebound for the Dons. Tipton trying to get a screen there, but never was set. Hinton's pass stolen. Kennett's got it with 5 seconds, and Tipton's going to steal it. Going to have to hurry. Shoot it. Oh, Hinton misses a three at the buzzer. So that is the end of the third quarter, and the Kennett Indians lead the Dons 26-16. Dons only got 2 points that quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay with us.
Casey's on the Current in Doniphan is the place to float this summer. On the crystal clear waters of the Current River, Casey's on the Current offers floating the way you like it, with shuttle services and float times ranging from 3 to 12 hours. And if you want to make it a weekend or a week-long trip, they also have full-service campground and cabins on the river. Come enjoy the beautiful Current River and make Casey's on the Current your floating destination this summer.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursdays Date Night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
Going to be Doniphan's ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 10. And it's Tipton, Landon Wilson, Emery, Plunk, and Mike and Pig. And the Dons almost turn it over again. If they don't watch, they're going to turn it over again. And they do. Oh, no, ball goes out of bounds. I don't know why Pig didn't shoot that ball. I mean, Tipton will throw it in. Way out front to Pig. Over to Emery. And the ball knocked away from him. And it will be out of bounds off of Checkett. And Checkett thought it went off. He was headed to the other end, but not what the official saw. It's Checkett, Anderson, Neville, Boone, and Perry out there for Kennett. Emery thought about the three. Gives it in the corner to Wilson. He dribbles out of the double team into the paint. Nice pass down low to Plunk. The ball went through his hands, but he got it back, put it in, and got fouled. That was a good pass from Landon Wilson. And Plunk will shoot one. That was his second foul on Colby Boone. Kennett's committed a lot of fouls, but they don't have anybody with more than three. They've got three players with three. And Plunk misses the free throw. Anderson gets the rebound for the Indians. Bounces it to Perry. He's going to stop and shoot a long three. It's no good. Emery gets the rebound. Kennett drops back. And a pass. Emery was going down the court, and Tipton threw it behind him, and it went out of bounds. Wilson wasn't able to pick it up over on the sideline. Anderson gets it across the half line. Over to Perry. Perry dribbles down towards the left wing. Waves check it out of the way. Now he goes back on the left wing to Anderson. Way out front to Checkett. Neville steps out to get the ball at the head of the key. Over to Perry. Perry drives, elevates, shot no good. Ball tipped around. And Checkett comes in and gets it. Nobody put a body on him at all. He was out on the wing and he come flying in there. Plunk picks up his third foul. Gabe Checkett with 2 points. Will have a couple of free throws. And his first one no good. Well, they're only 3 of 11, so they can have a bigger lead. And the Dons, if they made theirs, could have had the, could have been right there. That one's no good. And Plunk has the ball knocked away by Anderson. Neville bounces baseline. Boone's going to shoot a three. It's short. I think Landon Wilson may be the best rebounder for the Dons JV, and he's the smallest kid on the floor. Emery bounces on the baseline. Perry steps in there and knocks it out of bounds. Binkert and Bullock check back in. Neville and Perry check out. They're coming up between games. I'll have, after Bo gives us the scoring for this game, and Emery's going to step on the sideline. That'll turn it back over. We'll either have Sarah Owen or Macy Manus up here between games, and then the other one will be up at halftime of the varsity game. The other two seniors for the Donettes, and a walk called on Checkett. This would not be a game you want to put up for a how-to play basketball video. Emery got it in the corner. Back to Tipton. He's going to fire up a long three. It's no good. Anderson with the rebound, ball knocked away by Emery. And then Wilson throws it away. Check it to Anderson. 4:25 to go in the game. Left wing to Binkert. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on number 10, Kate Anderson, with a hook. We don't see that call very often in high school, do you?
No.
You probably could call it quite a bit, I would say, especially down in the post. Hunter Wilson back in the game for the Dons. I mean, the Dons still got time to come back here if they could just do something on offense. They're only 8 points down with 4:04 to go. And we got another foul on Kennett. And that is the fourth one on Kraft and Binkard. But they can't get a shot off because they keep throwing the ball away. They had the front man on Kennett's 1-3-1 there sandwiched between Speck and Emery. Well, we got a full timeout, folks, 26-18. And Doniphan trails here in the fourth quarter. We'll just take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
After the timeout, it'll be Kennett's ball. We'll have senior night here between the games, and Emmett Jones, Lane Allen, and Maddox Balcom, along with a couple of cheerleaders, will be honored here between games. And Wilson reaches in, going to be called for a foul. Almost got him a pickpocket there. That's his fourth foul, but the second team foul on the Don. Right now they've got to take some chances with 3:50 to go, down 8 points. Baker lobs it in the middle, the ball batted away, but Anderson's going to beat Beck to it. And Kennett calls a timeout. He had a 3-on-1 there if he'd let it go. The Dons actually caught a break by him calling a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we will take a 1-minute break. Be back here on Kurt River Broadcasting.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No. Medals of pride. Like us, no two roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I am Doug Green, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
For more than 35 years, Smothers Chiropractic Center has been helping patients improve the function of their nervous system and create better health by finding disturbances in the nervous system that can lead to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, and migraines. Dr. Smothers provides care for newborns to the young at heart, offering traditional chiropractic adjustments along with low-impact adjustments. They also offer a variety of supplements to help promote overall wellness. Contact the friendly staff at Smothers Chiropractic Center so you can be your best.
Well, we had 2 timeouts there in the span of about, 15, 20 seconds?
15 seconds.
I think Coach Thomas thought they were going to get a 10-second call, is the reason he called that timeout. He kept them, I think, from having a 3-on-1 break, though. Anderson, ball fake, over a long three-pointer. That one's short. Nothing but black shirts there to get the rebound, but Cheka can't get it to go. And he gets his own rebound again. Kicks it back out front. Anderson dribbling out front. I started to say that should be a 5-second call. One official had 5 seconds, the other one called a foul. Yeah. They call it on Speck. I think it was over 5 seconds because he was just standing there dribbling. And Speck was all over him. Ball comes inbounds to Boone, drives baseline, over to Checkett, fakes the shot, kicks it out. Anderson for three. It's no good, but it's tipped up and in by Checkett, and he fouled. That one was on Plunk, his fourth. That's also the 14th foul, so if we have any more fouls on the Dons, they'll be shooting a bonus. Lead back up to 10. Free throw, no good. And Don's fighting over the rebound. And they're going to call another foul on Ryland Speck. That's going to be his third. Now we'll shoot free throws again. Well, Bo, East Carter's girls is beating Alton 31-26. The winner of that game will play Neelyville for the Class 2 district championship.
How long is left in that one?
Well, he don't have the time on there. They're in the third quarter. They hadn't been playing very long in the third quarter because it was 26-26 at halftime.
Okay.
Plunk gets the rebound on the miss. And he takes it in. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll be Kennett's ball. The Kennett's 3 of 15 from the free throw line. They're 0 for 7 this half. The Dons are only 2 of 7. They're 4 for 14. They've actually shot it better. And we're going to have a jump ball there. Good job by Hunter Wilson and Ryland Speck to tie up Braxton Bullock. Mike and Pig coming back in for the Dons. He'll replace Speck. It'll be Don's ball underneath their own basket. Tipton, throw it in, way out front to Mike and Pig. Over to Emery. Emery drives, going to take it in, put it up, no good. And we're going to have a blocking foul called. That could have gone either way, I think. Looked like he might have started falling before he got to it.
Yeah, that's probably what.
That's 3 fouls on Colby Boone. And that will send Darren Emery to the free throw line. And he hits the first one. There's been all kinds of opportunities for the Dons to get back in this game. All the turnovers, a missed shot, the missed free throws, and they just haven't been able to do anything on the offensive end. That one's long. Boone gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled, and we'll walk to the other end and shoot free throws. Dons were trying to tie him up. Going to be on Emery. That's 4 on him now. Let's see if Kennett can make a free throw. This will be their 8th and 9th ones of this quarter, or excuse me, this half. And they have missed the first 7. Colby Boone has not scored. He's another big kid for a freshman, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Big boy.
Yeah, and Franklin's a freshman as well. He does make the free throw. Next one on the way. Look pretty good, too. Both
pretty smooth shots, yeah.
30-19, Kennett. We're under 3 minutes to go now. And Tipton jumps up in the air and tries to make a pass, and nobody to throw it to, and he throws it away again, and that's backcourt. I'm not sure Kraft and Binkard knew that was backcourt there. Yeah. Dons need a bunch of points in a hurry. They've only had 19 in almost 4 quarters. Wilson throws it away again. And they said Kennett was on the end line. That pass just does not work very often when you drive the baseline and try to throw it across to the other side. Most of the time you end up stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Lob underneath, and it's going to be last touch by Kennett again.
Get bailed out again. Dons get another chance here.
That clock's been moving awful slow for the last minute or so.
Pretty slow.
Pig over to Emery, going to fire up a three, no good. And the rebound comes down, and we're going to have a jump ball. There's Bullock there. He's kind of held on to it instead of trying to get out of there with it. It'll be Kennett's ball on the possession arrow. Anderson in the middle of the floor. Bankard over to Boone. Boone's going to drive, lay it up off the glass, missed it, and check it, missed it on the rebound, and Boone's come up a little bit lame. Tipton quickly to the other end, down low. Whoa, nice pass there to Plunk. I'm not really sure that pass was intended for him because the Dons had another player on the other side, but it worked out all right.
We'll say it was.
Yeah, it worked out all right. 30-21. And we are getting close to finishing this one up. Like I said, we got senior night between the games, and then we'll have the varsity game, the Dons and the Kennett Indians. And Kennett is in the district with the Dons next week up at Fredericktown. And did Kennett get the 2 seed or the 3 seed?
Give me 10 seconds.
I know Dexter is in there too. Notre Dame got the 1.
Kennett got the 3, Dexter got the 2.
Okay, so Kennett's got to play.
They got Perryville. Dexter awaits the winner of that game. That'll be on March 5th at 6:30.
And you said the Dons play Monday at 5 o'clock.
Monday at 5.
At Fredericktown.
They win
of course,
that.
you can purchase that on Misha TV if you want to watch. So.
Yeah.
Cost you $10, which is a big ripoff. 2 years ago, you could pay one price and watch the whole state tournament from the sectionals all the way through the Final Four and watch every class.
Yeah.
You know, it was like $10, and now you have to pay $10 a game.
Yep.
And the Dons get a steal. Wilson's going to drive, and he lays it up and in. It should have been a technical foul. Somebody slapped the backboard.
Yeah.
Unless it was one of the Dons.
He wasn't.
30-23. Anderson brings it down. We're down to 1:20 to go. Dons are trying to get that ball back on defense. They're playing really hard. Anderson looks up at the clock, passes it back over to Bankard. Ball knocked into the back. Oh, my goodness. That's the 4th foul on Speck. Well, maybe 5. No, 4. And this time it will be Bankard at the free throw line. Bankard has 12 points. He's their leading scorer. And make that 13. Pig and Dixon check back in for the Dons. Hunter Wilson and Ryland Speck check out. 31-23. Kennett with an 8-point lead and 1:09 to play. Kenneth made 4 in a row from the free throw line after missing the first 7 in this half. Tipton over to Emery. In the corner to Dixon. He dribbles out of the corner. Back out to Tipton. Tipton into the paint. Falls down, gets knocked down something, no call. Tipton's going to shoot a 3. That was right on line, but just a little bit short. And check it with a rebound. Tipton steals the pass, goes in, lays it up, missed it. And we are going to have they call foul on Tipton. That East Carter-Alton game may go down to the wire. It's 37-37.
7:37. Probably a wild atmosphere.
Both those teams have a big girl that's pretty good. Ace Carter just scored and went back up. Free throw good by Checkett. I shouldn't have badmouthed their free throws, you know what? They were over 7, now they made 5 in a row.
Done jinxed them.
Jinxed them the opposite way.
Yeah.
Well, they missed that one. Don's down by 10 with 30 seconds to go. Tipton's going to drive down, hands it to Plunk. Plunk drives to the baseline, out to Dixon. He fakes the shot, takes it in. And we're going to have a foul. And that will be team foul number 5. So Noah Dixon's going to shoot 2. .20 seconds left. Dixon misses the first one. Well, JV, I looked up the other day. They didn't have a couple of the scores of their games on the Misha website. Second one by Dixon is good. It had their record at 8-9, but there was a couple of games on there. So with this loss, and then I think the game the other night against Mountain Grove wasn't on there, but they're going to finish a little bit under 500. Intercepted by Darren Emery, and he gets fouled. Emery has 5 points. I think Caden Plunk is the Don's leading scorer with 6. He only got 24 points. And that free throw bounces around and falls in. .12 seconds left. Emery misses the second one. And the ball loose on the floor. Kennett's going to come out with it, but they're going to have a travel called on Thomas. Don's got a chance to get one more basket here, but they're going to drop this one to the Kennett Indians. Seven and a half seconds left. Ball comes into Tipton. He's going to drive it all the way to the basket, and he scores. Final score, 33-26 Kennett. Kennett was 8 of 21 from the free throw line, and the Dons were 7 of 20. So both teams shot free throws very, very poorly.
All right, over the scoring side for the Dons, I've got Hunter Wilson with 7, Emery with 4, Dixon with 3, Pig with 2, Plunk with 6, and Tipton with 5. And over to Kennett side, we got Bullock with 9, Perry with 3, Bankard with 14, Checkett with 5, and Boone with 2.
All right, we're going to have the senior night presentations here for the 3 basketball players and the 2 cheerleaders. And we're going to turn our mics off here and let you watch that. And then when we come back, I think looks like maybe Sarah Owens is going to be our next senior to come up and talk with us here. So we'll be back with her just after the senior night is concluded.
Scotty's hobbies include hanging out with family and her boyfriend, cheering, and of course, shopping. While she has been in high school, Scotty has also been an active member of Pep Club and FCCLA. I asked her to share her favorite memory at DHS, to which she said it was going to competitions for cheer and getting 2 state titles my senior year. After graduating high School, Sky plans to attend Three Rivers on a cheer scholarship, get her associates in nursing, and become a neonatal nurse. After college, she plans to get married and settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Cutler. Jocelyn Rice is our next cheerleader. She is the daughter of Joshua Rice and Alicia Abbott. Josie has been a cheerleader all 4 years and serves as a tumbler and a flyer. She is also a distance runner on the track team. Her hobbies and interests are hanging out with friends and family, and she enjoys going to Kennett River Nursing Center to visit with the residents there. Along with cheer and track, Josie has been an active member of Beta Club, Key Club, Student Council, FCA, and Pep Club. Josie said her favorite memory was also bringing home 2 state titles in cheer. She said her future plans are to attend South Puget Sound Community College to obtain her associate's degree in psychology. She then plans to transfer to Washington State University for a master's in psych and become a psychiatrist and possibly start a family. Ladies and gentlemen, Jocelyn Rice. Our final cheerleader this evening is Hannah Shelby. Hannah is the daughter of Doug and Sarah Hart. She has cheered all 4 years and is one of our back spots. When asked to share her hobbies and interests, she said she loves shopping, sleeping, and hanging out with her friends and family. While at DHS, Hannah's also been involved in Pep Club and Beta Club. Hannah shared her favorite memory as being at the most recent cheer competition and beating Ursuline Academy in the Game Day cheer competition. After graduating from DHS, she plans to attend TRC and get her nursing associates. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Shelby. Our first basketball senior tonight is number 21, Elaine Allen. Elaine is the son of Chris and Tabby Allen. He is a 3-sport athlete, having played basketball, baseball, and ran cross country. Lane is a post and power forward in basketball, and a first baseman and pitcher in baseball. In his free time, Lane loves to ride horses with his family, compete in horse shows, ride around with his friends, and sing and play music with his family. During his high school career, Lane has also been very active in Beta Club, FCCLA, FCA, Pep Club, and serves as senior class vice president. We asked him to share his favorite memory in high school. He said it was winning first place in state for show choir as his senior year at Beta Convention. After Lane graduates high school, he plans to attend TRC and then transfer to Arkansas State University to become a sports physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Elaine Allen. Our second senior is number 0, Matt Balkan. Matt is the son of Jen and Junior Balkan. He plays point guard on the basketball team and is a versatile player in baseball, playing center, pitcher, and catcher. Some of Maddox's interests include playing sports, playing video games, hunting, and hanging out with his friends. Throughout his high school career, Maddox has also been involved in FCCLA and FCA. Maddox said his best memories are in high school were wrapped around during his sophomore year. After graduation, Maddox plans to go to work either in construction or on the railroad. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddox Bottom. Our final senior this evening is number 23, Kennett Jones. Kennett is the son of Heather Allen and Shannon Jones. Kennett has played basketball all 4 years and served as a small forward for the Dons. During his free time, Kennett enjoys hunting, fishing, spending time with his family, working with his pawpaw and dad, and of course, playing video games with his boys. Besides playing basketball at DHS, Kennett has also been involved in Skills USA, FCCLA, and FCA. Sharing his favorite memory, Kennett said it was when his brother dressed up as Batman, and he was jumping on people when they came into the locker room. After high school, Kennett plans to go to TOC for 2 years, then transfer to SEMO to attend flight school. After that, he plans to get a job flying and take care of his family. Ladies and gentlemen, Kennett Jones. Let's have another round of applause, and let's all the seniors to get together for a photo for Mr. Steve.
Welcome back, everybody. We have just had our senior night concluded up here for the boys and the cheerleaders, and we've got 10 minutes on the clock. We're waiting on them to start that before we get the varsity game started. The Kennett Indians in town take on the Dons, and I have the second senior for the Donettes here sitting here with me, Miss Sarah Owen. And Sarah, thank you for coming up.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You guys are having another great year.
Yes,
and
we are.
I was talking to Matty earlier about it, and how far do you think you can go? How far do you think you can go?
As far as we want to, I think.
Well, I kind of think the same thing. I mean, you're gonna. The one thing is you're gonna run into some height, and with you really being the only big girl, well, you're really gonna have to work, ain't you?
Oh yeah, yep. Every game.
But Matt sent me these stats here up till tomorrow night's game. The 4 years that you guys have been in high school, the varsity record is 96-10. That is amazing.
Yes, it is.
And you've only lost 3 games on the home court in that 33-3. You won the Lady Royals Christmas tournament 4 times, the OFC tournament 4 times, the OFC regular season 4 times, two Lady Dog tournament titles up there out of 3 years, I believe. Of course, the River City Classic earlier this year, and 2 district titles. And we're going to add another district title that next week, aren't we?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I asked Matty this too. How do you guys? You've already played both of the teams that whoever wins that you're going to play, either Kennett or the other one, whoever who they're playing.
Saxony.
But you've played both of those teams, and you've kind of beat both of them pretty badly. How do you get ready to play somebody again, just like the Neelyville games? You had beaten them twice pretty badly. How do you get up to play them again?
It's not that hard. A win is a win. A game is a game. So
well,
you just have to have the hunger for it.
Well, that's true, and that's one thing that I'm really impressed with you guys. If the shots are not falling and you're not scoring, you still find a way to win, and most of that is from defense.
Yep.
And I know that Coach Epps, that's what he teaches. And if you don't do good on defense, you're probably coming out, and you may not be out very long, but you're going to come out. And I used, for instance, the Notre Dame game. I mean, you guys couldn't buy a shot that night, but you still held them to like 34 points and won the ball game. So defense is key, no matter what happens, no matter who you're playing.
Yep.
What are you planning on doing after you graduate?
I plan on going to TRC and majoring in elementary education.
Elementary education. So will you have to transfer to another school, or can you get everything at TRC now?
I think the last 2 years I have to do some online.
I know used to you had to go to another college, or I guess do it on. Probably a lot of people do it online now. But you're going to be an elementary teacher? Is that what your mom does?
She does like a reading Title I thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it kind of runs in the family.
Yeah.
What are your 2 older brothers doing now?
The oldest, he went to college in Arkansas, North Arkansas, and he's going to be an RN. He just got accepted to a job recently.
Well, good deal.
In Poplar Bluff, so that's good. And
so he's back home then, or back here.
He's going to come back, yes. And then Max, he's in HVAC right now, and then possibly going to plumbing.
Okay. But I went to a Raider game here a while back. I've been seeing him come to games here. Did he have knee surgery?
Yeah, he had an ACL surgery. He tore his ACL.
Okay. So is he still going to have another year eligibility to play ball there, or is he not going to play?
I'm not for sure on that. I don't think he will.
All right. Well, Sarah, I appreciate you coming up. It's been a real joy to watch you guys the last 4 years, and I just wish you luck in everything you do, especially over the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes.
Thank you for coming up.
Yes, thank you.
That's Sarah Owen, the second one of our Donette seniors to come up and talk with us tonight. Bo, I don't see him around, so I'm going to look here and see. The matchup series with Kennett goes back to, Matt usually goes back to about 2008. And since 2008, they have, let's see, Doniphan's won 7 times and Kennett has won 11. And it looks like, let me look here. It looks like the Dons have actually won the last 5 against Kennett. Kennett is in the same district as Bo and I were talking a little bit earlier. They will be up in Fredericktown with the Dons next week. And their record is 9-15, but they play those big schools, Sykeston, Jackson, Notre Dame, Nemadrick County, and they're actually in the same conference with those teams. So that's one of the reasons their record's 9-15. The Dons come in 13-12. Kennett's scoring 56.8 a game, giving up 62. The Dons are scoring 56 and giving up 58, so they're almost identical in that respect. The common opponents for these teams, there's 6 of them. The Dons have went 2-4 against those 6 teams, and Kennett has gone 3-3 against those teams. Emmett Jones is averaging 18.8 points a game. Corey Haygood 14.5 for the Dons. So that kind of gets us up to date on that. And we're still 5.5 minutes away from the start of our game. So we are going to take a short break here, and we'll be back shortly, just right before we have the national anthem. So stay with us here on Kurt River Broadcasting. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Keith Bowman. Bo Blackwell is here as well. We're getting close to our national anthem for the varsity game here, the Dons and the Kennett Indians. And there is a possibility these teams could again match up next week. I know the Donettes just played the Kennett Lady Indians Monday night, and they could play them again next Thursday night because they're in the same district. And as I mentioned just a minute ago, Kennett has played a lot tougher schedule than the Dons have. I mean, they play all those big schools and those really good teams, and some of them they've hung tight in and some of them they've got blown out in. But I still think if the Dons come out and from the get-go play good, and with this being the last home game of the year, senior night, you'd think that they would come out fired up. And Bo, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess, what happens.
See, I know I'd be fired up with a good crowd. Senior night usually always makes them all play a little bit harder.
It's kind of like, I mean, it's like the second homecoming night. See, most time homecoming, you know, you come out fired up, ready to play.
Yeah.
And I would think senior night should even have you more fired up. But the kids that are coming back next year ought to be playing really hard for the seniors, and the seniors trying to do real well their last home game here in front of the home fans.
Especially last home game. I figure them boys will be ready to rock tonight.
Well, you know as well as I do. The other night against Mountain Grove, terrible first half, and then they come back in the second half and they played even, or maybe even outscored them in the second half. So they need to get off to a good start, and we'll see what happens with that. I kept my JV roster here for Kennett too, just in case they have some of those kids come in off the bench that we don't have down. Well, it looks like Alton may hang on and beat East Carter. They're up by 6 now, and we don't know how much time's left. Well, we're ready for the national anthem, so we'll take our usual 90-second break, and we'll be back to give you the starters.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Well, Bo, I may have counted Lady Redbirds out too quick. They're back within 2 now. All right, the starters, number 1 is Ty Jones, a junior. Number 3, Dyson Watson, and he's the one the Dons really got to watch. Number 4, Antonio Flakes. Watson's a senior, Flakes is a sophomore. Number 24, Hayden Gilmore, a senior. And Sire Thomas, a junior, number 34. And all the seniors will start here tonight. So Maddox Balcom, number 0, will get a start. Number 2, Corey Haygood, a junior. Lane Allen, number 21, a senior. Emmett Jones playing his last home game, a senior as well. And Tyler Lowry, number 30, rounds out the starting 5. So Maddox Balcom in the starting lineup here on senior night, and he is just starting in the place of Lansing Todd. It's going to be Dyson Watson jumping against Corey Haygood, and Watson is a big-time scorer. And Kennett will control the tip. Gilmore will get it back to Dyson Watson. Don started out in their 1-2-2. Corey Haygood on the front of that. Over to Gilmore. Down low. Whoa, what a pass. Underneath, and the shot put up and in by Antonio Flakes. I don't know how that pass got through there.
That snuck through there for sure.
Kennett in a 1-3-1, 3/4 court trap. Emmett Jones gets in the corner. Maddox Balcom. Pass across there. Tyler Lowry with a nice save. Corey Haygood with a little floater, and it's good. That's good for Corey Haygood to hit his first shot, even if it's a 2. We're tied at 2, just underway. Gilmore will give the ball back to Flakes. Now to Watson. Cross court to Gilmore. Gilmore's a pretty good 3-point shooter as well. They get it in the lane to Flakes. Moving it around the perimeter. Bounce down low to Flakes again. The shot won't go, but he's fouled by Lane Allen. That'll be 2 shots coming for Antonio Flakes. First free throw's off the back iron. So Kennett has 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. Flakes being the sophomore starting. He gets 1 out of 2, puts Kennett back up, and Flakes has all 3 points. Lowry hits Emmett Jones wide open on the other side. That was a nice look from Tyler Lowry, almost from mid-court with that pass. Dons extend that 1-2-2, and Corey Haygood knocks it away. But it's picked up by Thomas. Thomas is going to stop and shoot it, and it's no good. Nothing there but white shirts. Emmett Jones gets the rebound. Dons up 4-3. Just underway here in the first quarter. Kennett in a 1-3-1. Lane Allen, turnaround jumper, no good. Emmett Jones with the rebound, puts it back in. Well, it looks like Emmett came to play. He's got 4 quick points. Dons up 6-3. Pass up into the front court to Gilmore. Over to Ty Jones in the lane. Down low to Thomas. He goes in, muscles it up, and won't go. And Emmett Jones gets the rebound for the Dons. Up 3 points. Lowry over to Haygood. 3-pointer, no good. Ball tipped around by Gilmore. His outlet pass to Flakes. Flakes over to Gilmore. Gilmore with the basketball. Over in the corner. Jones takes it in. Shot no good. Good defense there by the Dons to not foul. And Maddox Balkum got the rebound. Emmett Jones with it, way out deep on the right wing. Gives it to Haygood in the corner to Balkum. He's going to shoot a 3. That's an air ball. Ty Jones quickly brings it up the right side. Gives it to Flakes. Flakes going to drive in. He's going to get a layup, and he scores. Well, Flakes has all 5 points for Kennett. And Watson, who's I'm sure is their leading scorer, hadn't even got a shot off yet. Lowry back to Haygood. It could have been a foul right there. Lowry out in the corner, Balkum, back to Lowry. He almost traveled. Oh my goodness. Dyson's going to score now. They think they can just lob that pass over that man. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Ty Jones. And we've got Thomas checking out. And number 11, Zane Franklin. They've got him down as a sophomore on the varsity, but I was thinking that, they did in the JV too. I'm sorry. I was thinking they had him down as a freshman. Lowry almost throwed it away again. Balkum shot, no good. We're halfway through the first quarter. Kennett with a 7-6 lead. Gilmore over to Flakes. Now to Jones. He bounces on the baseline to Franklin. He's double teamed. Back to Jones. Over to Gilmore. He steps into a 3, and it's good. Kennett on a 4-0 run, or 6-0 run. I'll get it right in a minute. 5-0 run. I think it was on a 5-0 run. Lowry. Haygood in the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jones. So I guess Alton won that game 60-58.
Yep. I saw somebody comment on there.
So Alton and Neelyville play in that Class 2 district. I think that's District 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Lansing Todd has checked into the game for the Dons. Blake Lewis as well. Bounce down to Emmett Jones. Going to drive baseline, sidesteps the defender, misses it. Blake Lewis gets the rebound, puts it up and in. And again, he slammed that ball on the floor. I wish he'd quit doing that, but he got it to go with 10-8. Flakes gives it to Watson on the left wing. Back to Gilmore, going to try another 3. That one's off. And a rebound by Franklin, and he puts it up, and it won't go. And Emmett Jones with the rebound. He had a little bit of trouble missing those shots in the JV game, too. Haygood Oh, he's going to throw it away. I think that pass was intended for Lowry.
Yeah.
And Emmett Jones cut in front of him, knocked it out of bounds. Thomas checking back in. He's going to replace Flakes. Kennett's got a 10-8 lead, 2:27 to go first quarter. Don's in a 1-2-2, three-quarter court trap. Watson with it. Back out front to Jones, over to Gilmore on the left side. Watson will handle out front. Gives it to Gilmore, over to Jones. In the lane, Thomas. Hits Franklin, cutting to the basket, missed the shot, but he got fouled. And I think they called that on Emmett Jones. He acted like he didn't think he fouled him. Of course, most of the time, everybody thinks they don't foul, don't they both?
Never do.
Franklin misses the first one. It's a 2-point lead for Kennett. Coach Seth McBroom giving out instructions to his players. That one is no good as well. Another one should have been over the back on Thomas there, but Dons do get the rebound. Oh, man. Emmett and Lewis both were open over there on the other side. Lansing Todd for three. It's no good. Emmett with the rebound. He muscles it up, no good, and we're going to have a foul. Hayden Gilmore picks that foul up. Flakes is coming back in. Dons will be shooting their first free throw. Emmett Jones with a chance to tie it if he can connect on both. First one, rims out. Aiden McAfee checks in for the Dons. He replaces Tyler Lowry. Second one, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it was off of Flakes. Nice job there by Corey Haygood to battle him there. McAfee up front. Gives it to Haygood. Back to Todd on the right wing. Now to Blake Lewis. Down low, Emmett gets good position and lays it in. Tie game, 10-10. Minute 10 to go in the first quarter. Gilmore bounces it to Flakes. Flakes drives down and is taken away by Emmett Jones. Emmett bounces it to Lansing Todd. Todd lets the traffic clear. He's open for a three, and he buries it. Dons go up by 3 with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, 13-10. Watson catches it on the run, goes to the left side with the left hand and lays it in. Pass up the floor, McAfee, he lays it in. Nice job running the floor and a good pass from Corey Haygood. Dons go back up by 3 again with 30 seconds left. Watson catches on the right side. Goes to the baseline, backs it out. 20 seconds to go. He looks over to Coach McBroom. Gives it over to Gilmore. Right back to Watson. Looks like they're going to go for the last shot. Under 10 seconds to go. Watson dribbles back out near midcourt. Gives it to Jones. And the pass is deflected. Watson catches it. Throws it up at the buzzer. No good. Coach McBroom wanted a foul. But he didn't get it, and the Dons have taken a 15-12 lead. End of their huddle here between the first and second quarter. 3-point lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
Well, the Dons fell behind early and made a little comeback, and they lead at 15-12 over Kennett as we start the second quarter. It's going to be Dons basketball. They've got Lowry, Allen, Waylon Kelly's checked in, Corey Haygood, and Emmett Jones. It'll be the starters for Kennett. It'll be Jones, Watson, Flakes, Gilmore, and Thomas. And Kennett's going to go to a man-to-man. Corey Haygood guarded by Ty Jones. Gives it to Waylon Kelly. Out front to Lane Allen, swings it left side to Corey Haygood. Haygood drives into the paint, gonna turn, shoot, and score. Nice little turnaround fall away. Corey Haygood's got 4. Pass in the middle of the floor to Flakes. Flakes drives down, bounces to Thomas underneath, and he's a big old boy, and he muscles that one up and in. Back to a 3-point lead, and the clock has never started this quarter. We've still got 8 minutes on the clock. I don't think I've ever seen that before, not at the start of a quarter. There may be something wrong with it. Danny's acting like there's something wrong with it. It's working now, though.
I think he had it clicked. I just think it didn't go.
They was at least, 20 seconds probably at least?
Yep.
I think they're going to leave it at 7:59 when he turned it on, but well, both teams scored in this quarter, so it had to be at least 20 seconds. Dons inbound it. They get it into Kelly. Kelly, left wing to Emmett Jones. Emmett has it taken away by Jones. Jones goes down, lays it up, no good, and a blocking foul called on Corey Haygood.
Didn't quite have position on that one.
And that will be that's a shooting foul, so Ty Jones will go to the free throw line. Kennett's 1 of 4 so far. Gets that one to go. That's his first point. Well, we've played almost a minute, but we've still got 7:44 to go in this quarter. That free throw no good. And Emmett Jones rips it away from Thomas, but they're going to blow the whistle before Emmett rips it away, and they're going to call a held ball, and it'll be Kennett's ball. Going to be Gilmore to throw it in. Watson in the corner. He traveled. Sure did. Coach McBroom didn't think he did, but it looked like to me he took about 2 steps before he put the ball on the floor. (17-15), Doniphan on top. Lowry goes behind the back. Passes to Haygood. Haygood saved it before it went out of bounds, and then Jones knocked it out of his hands. And I tell you what, that Ty Jones is getting down and playing some defense, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Doniphan's going to have to inbound it down there almost at the end line. Uh-oh. Emmett does a good thing there, going into the backcourt first instead of catching it and going back. Lowry dribbles back to the left wing. And Jones takes it away from him. We're going to have a held ball. And this one will belong to the Dons. I'll tell you what, I'd hate to have him guarding me. I can tell you that right now. This one will stay with the Dons. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing? Emma Jones is standing there wide open, and you throw the ball and they throw it away. Hey, good with the give and go, and he stakes it in and scores. Watson with it. Bounces to Jones. Takes it in. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas puts it up. Missed it. Nice job by Lane Allen, and he got the rebound as well. Lowry dribbles all the way down to the baseline. Across the end line to Kelly. Out to Haygood for three. That one's no good. And the rebound's going to be by Antonio Flakes of Kennett. Weaving back and forth. Emmett almost knocked it away from him. Over to Jones. Jones dribbles baseline all the way underneath the basket. Pass deflected. Picked up by Gilmore in the corner. Then he gives it back to Flakes. And Flakes missed the shot. And Kelly with the rebound. And again, Lane Allen done a nice job there of guarding him without fouling. Waylon Kelly's going to fire three. It's way off. That's not a good shot. There's nobody down there to rebound.
That's not the shot you're looking for.
Don's still hanging on to a 2-point lead with 5:45 to go in the first half. Watson in the lane to Thomas, kicks it out in the corner to Gilmore. Fakes the three-pointer, drives, crossed in the other corner. Jones, three-pointer. It's short. Ball's tipped back to him, and he's going to be fouled. I think that's going to be the second one on Corey Haygood. Nope, they're going to call it on Waylon Kelly. Lansing Todd and Blake Lewis check back in for the Dons. And number 0, Sakori Ray, a senior, checks in for Kennett, replacing Ty Jones. And whoever he's guarding is going to be glad to see him go out of the game for a little bit. Gilmore inbounds it way out front to Ray. Over to Watson. He fakes the three. And then he's picked up there. Good defense by Corey Haygood. Thomas, right wing to Gilmore. He's open for a three-pointer, and it's good. That's Gilmore's second three. That puts Kennett up 20-19 with 5:14 to go first half. And we've got a timeout. It's a short one, so we'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Three-pointer by Hayden Gilmore has given Kennett a 20-19 lead over the Dons. Full court man-to-man pressure by Kennett. Ray Garden, Corey Haygood. Haygood drives down, kicks it out in the corner, and stolen by Watson. Watson going in on the left side, puts it up and scores. That jumping up in the air with nowhere to go is not a good deal.
Hasn't worked all night.
JV done it about 20 times. And they get a reach-in foul on Ray. And the Doniphan side's been calling for that ever since Ray come into the game. 22-19 lead for Kennett. Dons get it in to Lansing Todd. Dribbles over to the right side. Drives in. Out to Blake Lewis. Lewis drives into the paint. He's going to turn around and shoot. And he got hit on that one. And Emmett's going to get the rebound and put it in. That's what you just call outworking your opponent right there. Gilmore over to Flakes. Up in the front court to Watson. 4:15 to go first half. A 1-point lead for Kennett. Well, we talked before the game about the Dons getting off to a better start, and they have done that.
They have. If
they can just maintain it for another 4 minutes here. Oh, beautiful pass down to Thomas, and he passes over to Flakes, and Flakes puts it in. Lead back up to 3. Dons are letting that long pass get in there pretty easily. Kelly steps into a three. It's no good. Lansing Todd with the offensive rebound. His fall-away jumper no good. And Thomas rebounds. He's tied up by Emmett Jones, excuse me. And it'll be Kennett's ball. Maddox Balkin coming back in the game. He'll come in for Waylon Kelly. Kennett's got the ball. They've got a 3-point lead. And 3 minutes and 41 seconds left first half. And evidently they're having trouble with the clock down there. The deal they hold in their hand has started. Official act like he's getting aggravated, but if the thing's not working, it's not really.
It's not our fault it ain't working, yeah.
So it's working now. Pass up into the front court to Thomas. Thomas drives baseline. He's cut off. Throws it out to Gilmore. Back in the corner, Thomas. It was too high for him. Ty Jones is checked back in the game. He's guarding Corey Haygood in the back court. Haygood lobs it up to Balcom, and he traveled. He slipped there, and he traveled. Well, the Dons have got a couple of stops down here, but they hadn't been able to score, make it any closer than 3 points. Get it into Watson. Little hesitation move. What a move there by Dyson Watson. He's kind of slight of build. He's not really that strong of a looking player, but when he gets down there around the basket, he can score. He did that little hesitation just enough, and then he went right around his man and scored. And now it's a 5-point lead. Haygood going to drive into the paint. Kick it out to Lansing Todd. Todd going to get it. I think Emmett was coming to set a screen. Lansing for three. It's good. That was a long one. Both of his has been pretty long. 26-24. Down by 2. Watson has it knocked away. They're going to call a kick. Kennett will inbound underneath their own basket. Tyler Lowry coming back in. Gilmore to throw it in. Bounces in, it's knocked away by Blake Lewis and picked up by Lansing Todd. Dons with a chance to tie. They can take the lead with a 3-pointer. Haygood gets a screen. They're looking for the pick and roll. He's not open. Over to Lowry on the right wing. Out front, Todd. Coach Dilbeck calls out a play. Corey Haygood goes back out near midcourt. He's guarded by Flakes. Takes it in. Kicks it out in the corner to Lowry for 3. It's good. There we go. Good call. Tyler Lowry gets his first 3 points. And the Dons go back up 27-26. Good first half here tonight. Gilmore with it. He's hit a couple of 3-pointers for Kennett. Gives it back to Watson out at the volleyball line. Over to Jones on the left wing. Back out front to Flakes. Now to Watson. Dons have done a pretty good job on him. He's got 7 points. I think it's 8 points. But they've done a pretty good job. Flakes gives it to Thomas. He's double teamed. Over on the other side, Jones gets his man in the air. It's blocked from behind. And they're going to call a travel. It should have been a jump ball, I think.
Yeah.
Dons will take it. Blake Lewis gets a rest. Nice job by him. Lane Allen comes back in. Minute 15 to go in the first half. Haygood all the way to the hole. He scores and he's fouled. They didn't stop the ball until he got right at the basket. They called that foul on Zane Franklin. I didn't even realize he had checked back in the game. That's 8 first half points for Haygood. His free throw's good, and he's got 9. And he will take a rest as Aiden McAfee checks back in. Dons with their biggest lead, 4 points at 30-26. I believe that's the biggest. Gilmore bounces over on the other side to Ty Jones. They get it across the half line. Gives it to Flakes. Flakes bounces to Jones on the left side. Hands it to Watson. He'll bring it back out front with 53 seconds to go in the first half. Watson, left wing to Jones. Back to Watson. Fakes the 3, takes it into the paint, and he puts it up and in, and he's fouled. I don't think he's going to shoot the 3. It don't look like. No. That foul was on Lansing Todd, his first. And Emmett Jones is checking back in with 42 seconds to go. And Dyson Watson here with the free throw. He's the first player in the game in double figures with 10. He can make it a 1-point game. And he gets that one to go. We'll see if the Dons want to go for one shot or. Oh, well, Lowry getting himself tied up there.
Get on that side of the court.
Coach Dilbeck has to burn a timeout. There's so many times that they've got double teamed. The last few minutes, they've done a pretty good job of staying away from it, but that time there, he got double teamed 2 different times. Well, we've had a good first half here. The Dons lead 30-29, and they'll have the ball after this timeout. We'll see if they want to go for the last shot. I think we're down to around 30 seconds, I think, maybe less than 30 seconds left in the first half. And I really thought if they got off to a good start, they could stay in the game. They'd have a chance in the second half. But they got to keep it going in the second half as well. The last few games, they haven't played good in the first half, and in the second half, they come out and played well. 26.7 seconds to go in the half. It'll be Don's ball. I will have Macy Manus as my final senior guest here coming up between games. Oh, I can see that one being stolen. Bounce to Emmett Jones. He got away with a travel, I think. Corey Haygood, 3, no good.
That would have been a big
one. He might have shot it a little bit too quick. Don't foul, fellas. Ooh, 3-pointer by Dyson Watson at the buzzer. So that's the end of the first half. The Dons lead at 30-29. They scored 15 in the first, 15 in the second. Kennett got 12 in the first, 17 in the second. And we have a 1-point game at halftime. And Kennett is 3 for 7 from the free throw line. The Dons 1 of 3.
All right, over to the scoring for Kennett. I have Jones with 3. Watson with 11. Flakes with 7. Gilmore with 6. And Thomas with 2. Over to the Don side, I've got Jones with 8. Haygood with 9. Lowry with 3. Todd with 6, Lewis with 2, and McAfee with 2.
Several players have got into the scoring column here in the first half. That's always a good thing.
What you need, for sure.
Well, we are at halftime. 30-29 is our score. The Dons are on top of Kennett. The last home game of the season here on senior night. And hopefully, Macy Manus will make her way up here. I don't see her anywhere around close, but she's supposed to be my last senior come up to talk with us here at halftime. So we'll take a short break, and hopefully she'll show up here in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned to Current River Broadcasting. Stuff. Ready, okay? All right, welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman back at Doniphan High School. We're at halftime, and the Dons lead Kennett 30-29. And I have Macy Manus, our third senior for the Donettes, up here with us. And Macy, thank you for coming up and joining me.
Thank you for letting me be up here.
You, well, first off, I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do when you graduate, after you graduate?
I plan to go to college to continue track and field and to become a neonatal nurse.
Okay, well, that was one of the things I was going to ask. I've been meaning to ask the other two girls too, but you play track and field and basketball. Is that all you do, or do you play other sports too?
I also do cross country, and volleyball.
Okay, well, I figured you did. Most of the time in these smaller schools, you play multiple sports. So track and field, you must be pretty good then, huh?
Yeah, I really love it.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Well, where are you going to go to school at? Do you know yet?
I'm not sure yet. I've had multiple offers. I've had CMU, Central Methodist University, and Columbia College interested in me. I've also had Westminster and other small colleges around this area, NAIA.
Yeah, well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, is it? You get your education paid for, and you're going to be a nurse, you say?
Yes, a neonatal nurse.
Oh, yeah. Well, that sounds awful good. Okay, as far as this year's basketball team, you guys have had a great season again, and you have been, since your freshman year, a part of, up to this point, you guys' record, I don't know if you know this, 96-10.
Yeah.
Since your freshman year. And it's not going to end anytime soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
But you've only lost 3 games on this court in 4 years, which is amazing to me. So what do you think, as far as basketball goes, what is your favorite moment as being part of the basketball team through all 4 years?
Yeah. I think it was last year when we played Notre Dame on our home court. Even though I was hurt during that time, it's just amazing to watch that game and just witness it. Like, it was like a...
Well, Matty said the same thing, and I remember last year when I talked to Kenzie Reedus, that's exactly what she told me too. And I figured everybody would probably say that because that was an amazing game. It's one of the maybe the best game I've ever got to call, and I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
But listen, I want to thank you for coming up here. It's been a pleasure watching you guys play, and I wish you luck in everything you do, especially the next couple of weeks.
Thank you.
And then with your cross country in college.
Track and college, yes.
Track. No, not cross country.
Not cross country.
That's too much running, huh?
Yes.
All at one time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. That's Macy Manus, and she is our final senior off the girls' Donettes basketball team that we've interviewed here tonight. And I appreciate all 3 of those, Matty Reedus, Sarah Owen, and Macy Manus coming up. And good luck to all 3 of them in what they choose to do after they finish up high school here at Doniphan High School. They're sure going to be missed. All right, we've still got about 4 minutes before the start of the second half. We're going to take a short break. The Dons lead by 1. Hopefully they'll be able to keep it going here in the second half over the Kennett Indians. This is Keith Bowman. We'll be back in just a short while.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
Casey's on the Current in Doniphan is the place to float this summer, on the crystal clear waters of the Current River. Casey's on the Current offers floating the way you like it, with shuttle services and float times ranging from 3 to 12 hours. And if you want to make it a weekend or a week-long trip, they also have a full-service campground and cabins on the river. Come enjoy the beautiful Current River and make Casey's on the Current your floating destination this summer.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming, and they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursday's Date Night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman and Bo Blackwell back at Doniphan High School. Tyler Lowry shoots a three. It's no good. The ball tipped around, and it's picked up by Thomas of Kennett. He heads the other way, all the way down. He slips a little bit, missed the shot, and Lansing Todd gets the rebound for the Dons. It's 30-29 Dons. Just underway in the third quarter. And now Dyson Watson gets a steal. He goes down, throws it up, no good, but he's fouled by Lowry. The Dons didn't do too much of that in the first half, so they need to make sure that they keep the turnovers down here in the second half. And Dyson Watson, who leads Kennett with 11 points, goes back to the free throw line. Trying to give Kennett the lead, and his first one's good. Other than him, they have not shot free throws well at all. They were 3 of 7. And he, I think, is he's 2 of 2. So when he shoots that ball, it looks like it's not even high enough to get over the rim, and it goes right through the middle. So they take a 31-30 lead. Emmett Jones brings it up against Flakes. Emmett drives into the paint. He's tied up, out to Lowry, straight on three, in and out. Lane Allen battling for the rebound, and they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Allen. Dons back to their press. Gilmore in the middle of the floor to Watson. Watson drives into the paint. He stops and shoots. He missed it. And Lansing Todd with the rebound. It wasn't nothing but white shirts there to rebound. Haygood drives into the paint. Out front to Lansing Todd. Todd hands it to Lowry. Back to Todd on the right wing. Lansing picks it up at the free throw line. Got to get some help. Lane Allen comes and helps him out. Now back to Lowry. It's a 1-point lead for Kennett. Lowry dribbles to the right side. Gets a screen from Emmett Jones. Over to Todd. He hit a couple of threes in the first half. He's trying to get one off there, but they're guarding him close. Don's working it here. That's good. Kennett's playing good defense, but they're not forcing anything. They clear out in the corner. Lane Allen thought about the three. Gives it to Emma Jones, cutting to the basket. Muscles it up and in. And one. That's the way you do it. Take your time. Don't force it.
That's what I like to see right there. Exactly. Don't force nothing. Take your time.
Kennett was playing great defense, but you just take your time and keep going and keep going. And that foul was on Antonio Flakes, his first. Emmett 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. And that one's no good. Gilmore with the rebound. Passes it up ahead to Watson. Watson in the corner to Gilmore. He's got a couple of threes. He missed that one. And Emmett Jones with the rebound. Corey Haygood up the floor. Lowry steps into a three. That one's good.
He felt that one.
That's 2 threes for Tyler Lowry. I believe the Dons have hit 4 in the game. Thomas, fall away jumper, no good. It's good, but he's called for a travel. Yeah, Tyler Lowry has 2 threes and Lansing Todd has 2 threes. 35-31 Dons. Emmett brings it up on Flakes. He's going to take it to the hole, and he scores. He kind of lulled him to sleep, I think, there. And the Dons go up by 6, 37-31. Watson over to Jones. Back to Watson in the middle of the floor. And the ball knocked away from Gilmore, but he gets it back. Jones into Gilmore, down low. Flakes goes up and his shot blocked out of bounds by Emmett Jones. Coach McBroom wanting a foul. Every time they shoot it and the ball gets blocked or they don't make it, he's starting to beg a little bit. I know Seth, I've known him for many, many years. Bounce to Thomas, and no charge call there. Corey may have faked that one a little bit, you think? Thomas got the basket. That's his second. And it's 37-33 with 4:51 to go third quarter. The Dons up by 4. We'll be back in 1 minute on Current River Broadcasting.
For more than 35 years, Smothers Chiropractic Center has been helping patients improve the function of their nervous system and create better health by finding disturbances in the nervous system that can lead to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, and migraines. Dr. Smothers provides care for newborns to the young at heart, offering traditional chiropractic adjustments along with low-impact adjustments. They also offer a variety of supplements to help promote overall wellness. Contact the friendly staff at Smothers Chiropractic Center so you can be your best.
We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. We're for starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for doing as much as you possibly can on a Saturday and absolutely nothing on a Sunday. We're for building a life in Missouri and going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you build is protected, we're here for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are Missouri for life.
I'm Lindsay Turner, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Give Adam one of them. There's only 2 left. Coach Epps is stealing my lemon drops. He'll do it every time.
In his defense, I feel like it's been a hot minute since he has.
Don's missed the shot. Kennett gets the rebound. Jones looking down for Thomas. Kicks it out to Gilmore, over to Watson. He's going to try his first 3. It's short. And Flakes had the rebound, but he lost it and it's picked up by Lane Allen. Lowry has it knocked away from behind. They're going to call Jones for reaching around. You don't get away with that very often.
No.
37-33, Don's lead. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Corey Haygood throws it down in the corner to Todd. Back to Haygood. Back to Todd. Thought about it, didn't take it. Out front to Tyler Lowry. And we got a travel call on Lansing Todd. And the defense caused that. Kennett with a chance to cut into Doniphan's 4-point lead. Watson down low to Flakes, goes in, puts it up, it won't go. And Tyler Lowry comes out of there with the ball. Haygood's going to be fouled by Watson. And we got Cade Anderson, a sophomore, checking in for Kennett. He played quite a bit in the JV game. He's going to replace Thomas. Neither team scored here for probably a couple of minutes now. A good drives, and he missed the layup. Emmett Jones with a rebound, but he shot blocked. But Waylon Kelly runs down the rebound. Gets it to Emmett in the lane. Emmett's going to put it up. Missed it, but he got fouled. Emmett's got to make some free throws. He's 0 for 3 on the night. That foul on Hayden Gilmore. That's number 2 on him. And that is 4 team fouls on Kennett. So the Dons will be in the bonus if we have any more fouls in this last 3:21 of the third quarter. There he gets one to go. And Zane Franklin's going to check back in. He replaces Antonio Flakes. Emmett with 13 points now. This is his final game in a Dons uniform hit on his home court. Makes both of them. Dons go back up by 6. Watson has it knocked away by Kelly. Emmett Jones one-on-one with Gilmore. Hands it off to Lowry, and he lays it in. Great unselfish play by the senior. Lowry got the bucket. The Dons up by 8, and I think that's their biggest lead.
Yep.
3 minutes to go in the third. Emmett gets another steal. Going to take it in on Watson. Lays it up, and it goes. Yeah. And the Dons go up by 10 points, 43-33, with 2:51 to go in the third quarter. And Emmett came to play.
Yes, he did.
Both ends.
He's got the crowd going.
43-33 is our score. So far this quarter, the Dons have outscored them 13-4. They had a 1-point lead at halftime, and now it is 10. Remind everybody, tomorrow night the Donettes will play their final home game. It'll be senior night for them. And also it's Hall of Fame night here at Doniphan tomorrow night with the open house, I think is what they call it. And I think that starts at 4:30, I believe. And the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, I think, is at 5:45. And the JV girls game will start at 6:30 tomorrow night instead of 6.
And I was informed it is a 2-quarter JV game.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a shame. Poplar Bluff, as big as they are.
Yep.
Well, I started to say we'll have an early night, but it'd be about the same time because we're starting a half hour later. Anderson. Now it's over to Watson. Watson gives it back to Jones out at the volleyball line. Don's zone has been giving them some trouble. Gilmore right side to Anderson, back to Jones. They get it to Gilmore, kicks it out to Watson, fakes the 3, goes baseline, goes up, no good, but he's fouled by Blake Lewis. Two minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third. And Watson's got 13 points, and he is 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Make that 4 of 4. He's trying to cut Doniphan's lead to 8 here in the third quarter. Well, he's pure on those free throws.
Yes, he is.
Lowry being hounded by Anderson. No call. Hits Corey Haygood going in, up and under. No good, but he's fouled by Franklin. Dons are taking the ball right at him instead of pulling it out, and it's paying dividends for him. That's the second foul on Franklin. Corey Haygood will go to the line. Haygood's got 9 points in the game. First free throw's good. He joins Emmett Jones in double figures now. We've got Maddox Balkin back in the game, and he comes in for Tyler Lowry. Haygood trying to make it 10, and he does. 10-point lead. Don's back in the 1-2-2. Coach McBroom is hollering for him to get it up the floor. Gilmore, Anderson, down low to Franklin. He is triple teamed. Oh, Don's got a little too close there. Well, they had him tied up too. I think he was getting ready to pass it back out. That one's on Blake Lewis, his second. That is the third team foul on the Dons. Gilmore to inbound it. Out front in the lane, Jones kicks it out to Watson in the corner. Gilmore for three. That one in and out and almost back in. Haygood with the rebound. Somebody got to come back and help. Waylon Kelly comes back. Kelly's going to stop, get it back to Haygood. Don's got numbers now. Emmett Jones with the basketball. Spins into the paint, shot up, and it goes. I don't even think he left the floor when he let go of the ball. But it worked. A 12-point lead now for the Dons, 47-35. Nearing the end of the third quarter, got 1:10 to go. Dons with their biggest lead of 12 now. And I'm telling you, that zone is really giving them some problems. Watson's going to stop and shoot a three, no good. And Emma Jones gets the rebound. Outlets to Haygood. Don's wanting to run. They've got 5 on 3. Oh, Kelly should have went to the baseline. Gets it in the lane to Lewis. Bounces to Emma Jones. He falls down. Goes up for the shot. And they're going to call a jump ball. I thought they might call a walk because he got up, but Antonio Flakes comes back in for Kennett. Yeah, Kelly had that ball on the baseline. He had a clear path, and they had a 5 on 3. He should have took it. He'll learn that. He's only a sophomore. Gilmore over to Jones with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. In the lane to Flakes. Gets inside the defense, missed the shot, but he got fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line again. They're 4-4 this half, but all of those are by Dyson Watson.
It's going to be 3 on Lewis.
We got Lansing Todd and Tyler Lowry at the scorers table, along with Lane Allen to check back in after this first free throw. Flakes gets his 8th point as he makes the first free throw. Emmett Jones and Corey Haygood stay out there as Allen, Todd, and Lowry check back in. Dons have their starters on the floor now. Flakes' next one is no good. And Emmett Jones with the rebound. Jones is going to take it to the hole, but in again! And he got fouled again. How in the world did he get that up there? Emmett is up to 20 points now.
It's been a while since you've said it. That's your favorite word right there, that stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah. Aiden McAfee will check in and give Corey Haygood a rest for these last 19.2. And Maddox Balkum too.
You know, it's wild. It don't matter how big the other team is. He finds a way. He always does underneath. He's so good.
It is amazing. I mean, he's only 6 foot tall, if that.
Yeah.
Free throw is no good. Flakes with the rebound. 15 seconds left third quarter. The Dons up by 13. Flakes will give it over to Jones with 10 seconds. Flakes out to Watson. Watson into the paint, and he lays it in and got fouled. I knew he was the one that was going to take it. That was for sure. And he's got a chance to cut it to 10 before we go to the fourth quarter. Haygood and Lowry going to come back in. Don's only got 2.3 seconds here. They'll have to get something up near midcourt right off the bat to get a shot off here. Because I'm almost betting you Dyson's going to make this free throw. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Dons lose it. Now Kennett's got a chance. You didn't see that free throw, did you?
No.
It hit the front of the rim, like the bottom part, and it rolled up there and it laid on the rim and fell in. It actually looked like it hit underneath the front of the rim. Don't foul him. Oh, my gosh. Watson banks a 3 in.
I had a bad feel on that one.
Yeah. Well, the turnover killed him. No defense on them, and they lose the ball out of bounds. So it's 49-47. That 13-point lead has disappeared. 1 minute or 1 quarter to play in the home season. Don's up 49-42. We'll be back in 30 seconds, everybody. Stay with us.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Well, no, you throw it away. You throw it away. Coach Epps just took my last lemon drop. Good thing I got another bag at home. Well, a big three off the glass, falling away, out of bounds by Dyson Watson has made this a 7-point lead for the Dons. Dons have the basketball. Corey Haygood with it. Dons have their starters on the floor. Haygood bounces it over to Lane Allen, gets it right back. Over to Todd. He traveled, I think. Over to Lowry. Lowry's going to drive into the paint and put it up and in. We don't see Tyler take that ball to the bucket too much. He's got 10, now the third player for the Dons in double figures. 51-42. Gilmore's going to throw it away. Tried to hit Flakes and it was over his head. And Franklin could not save it before it went out of bounds. Dons with a chance to build that lead back up over 10 again. Haygood gets it up in the front court, Lansing Todd. Todd penetrates, gives it to Allen, the ball batted away, stolen by Watson. Watson takes it down, puts it up, no good. And again, that's the third or fourth time tonight I've said this. Lane Allen done a great job.
He has done a great job tonight.
Of not fouling. Lowry out in the corner, Lansing Todd, bingo! 3 for Lansing Todd, that's his third in the game. And the penetration by Tyler Lowry is what caused that wide open three-pointer. Gilmore stopped after one dribble. Todd knocked it away, picked up by Watson. Watson into the paint, and it's taken away. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Well, you can tell what the Doniphan fans thought about that.
Yep. Don't need to say nothing there.
It'll stay with Kennett on the alternating possession. 54-42 Dons, 6:29 to go in the game. Jones is going to drive into the paint side, tip the defender, and Emmett blocks it. And we're going to have a foul in the back court. There you go, that 5'11", 6-footer blocking the shot.
Yep.
That is the third foul on Ty Jones. He was the one that had the shot blocked, and then he committed the foul. Haygood has it knocked away from behind. Here comes Watson again. He's going to go down, and he missed it. Looked like he was going to try to dunk it, and he didn't get up there. And the Dons, again, did a good job of not fouling, and they've done pretty good on that tonight for the most part. Lansing Todd over to Lowry. He's going to dribble back out front in the corner to Haygood. Haygood almost walked. Back to Todd. Now back to Haygood for three in the corner. It's good! And Coach McBroom is all over the official for not calling a travel there. 57-42. Now that's the biggest lead for the Dons. 5.5 minutes left. Flakes bounces it back to Jones at the head of the key. Jones in the paint. Flakes takes it in. Shot up and gets it to go. 10 for Flakes. Haygood in the corner to Todd. Got to get out of the double team. Bounces it to Emmett Jones. Emmett lost it for a minute. Got it back. hands it underneath to Haygood, and we're going to have a foul on the drive. Going to be on Jones, and that's his fourth, I believe.
Yep.
That is 2 team fouls on Kennett. Emmett inbounds it to Lane Allen. Lowry in the corner. Haygood, another 3. That one's no good. And Franklin with the rebound for Kennett. Bounces it up to Gilmore. He looked down, thought he was on the out of bounds. Flakes drives down the paint, goes in, shot up, no good. And again, Lane Allen there tried to draw the charge, but he did cause him to miss the shot. Haygood again. Oh. 4.5 minutes to go. 57-44 Don. Lowry knocks it away from Jones. He double teamed in the corner. Oh my goodness. They gonna call a foul on that? Looked like he pushed off on Lowry. They call it on Lowry. And we got a timeout with 4:25 left. The Dons leading 57-44. We'll take one too. It's a 30-second timeout. Don't leave us here on Current River Broadcast.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Keith Bowman and Bo Blackwell back at Doniphan High School. We're down to 4:25 left in our game, and the Dons have a 57-44 lead over the Kennett Indians. This is one of their district teams that are in the same district who got seated ahead of the Dons. Dons are making them use up quite a bit of time each time they bring the ball down the floor too, and that is definitely in the Dons' favor. Watson picked up quickly by Haygood. Gets around him into the paint. Beautiful pass down to Franklin, and he lays it in, but he walked first. Lonnie called a technical. He called it on Franklin. So Corey Haygood's going to shoot a couple of technical fouls, and then the Dons will get the ball. Coach McBroom's going to the official to ask him what he said. He probably said the magic word, I imagine. Haygood's free throw, no good.
Need every one of them you can get right now.
You don't want to give them a glimmer of hope here. I mean,
no.
13 points is not too much to come back from in 4 minutes. And he missed both of them. Well, they need a bucket on this possession here then. Franklin checks out, and Thomas comes back in for Kennett. They have their starters back on the floor as well. May not see any more subs the rest of the game for either team. Haygood over to Lowry in the corner to Todd, and the ball is kicked. That might have been stolen if it had got through there. Probably a good thing it got kicked. Corey Haygood was wide open at the head of the key, but Lowry wasn't even, Todd wasn't even looking there. Down underneath him, and catches, and he puts it in.
That's a good look. Very good look there.
That was Lansing Todd that made the pass, wasn't it?
Yep.
Todd's another one of the sophomores for the Dons that gets a lot of playing time on. Starts on the varsity. Flakes drives baseline, sidesteps the defender, and we're going to have a foul. Coach McBroom wasn't an intentional foul. He went like this. Oh my goodness. Lane Allen picked up the foul.
Flakes does a really good job of getting inside.
Yeah.
He has all game.
He has 10 points, steps to the free throw line, and makes the first one. That's, excuse me. They are 6 of 9 so far this half, and that would make them 9 of 16 for the game. That one's no good. Ball tipped around, kept alive by Thomas, and Jones puts it up and in. Well, that was a big play there. 59-47. Emmett Jones brings it into the front court. Gets it over to Todd. Over to Lowry. Open three. It's good. Tyler Lowry hits his third three. He's got 13 on the game. Pushes the lead back to, when he shot that, I thought, oh no. 15-point lead. We're under 3 minutes to go now. Gilmore drives, stops, and pops. It's no good. And Allen couldn't handle the rebound. Corey Haygood blocks Jones' shot. Pass up the floor to Haygood. Haygood decides better of it. Smart play by Corey Haygood. Over to Lowry. Fakes the three. Drives baseline all the way across. Back out front to Haygood. 2.5 minutes to go. Dons can play keep away. Down low to Jones. Either that might be a better thing. We're going to have a foul on Thomas. Not in the bonus yet. That's the third team foul on Kennett. And Sakori Ray's coming back in. And also Blake Lewis is coming in for Lane Allen. Lane get the nice hand from the crowd. Dons inbound it. And they bring it out front to Emmett Jones. Hands it to Haygood. We'll see if the Dons want to try to run some clock. Looking for a layup, probably. Lansing Todd picks up his dribble. Blake Lewis in the lane to Lowry. He's going to put it up, man, it won't go. Blake Lewis with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. I'll tell you what, Blake does a pretty good job when he comes in there.
He does.
And he'll be back next year. He's just a junior, and he's another one that's not really that big. He's a good, big, strong boy, but
he's strong. He plays like he's 6'3" down there.
Yeah, sure does. And he makes the free throw. Dons needed that. They're only 5 of 9 this half from the free throw line. Waylon Kelly, Maddox Balkum check back in for the Dons. Lowry and Todd check out with 1:57 to go. The next one is good. And that is 4 points for Blake. Is that what you got?
Yep.
64-47. And I believe that's the biggest lead now, 17. Dons just take care of the ball here. They're going to get a win. Watson, a long three-pointer, no good. Blake Lewis with the rebound. Coach McBroom's going to get a tee. Waylon Kelly lost the ball, tipped away, and picked up by Lewis. Down to Emmett Jones, and he lays it in. The ball is definitely bouncing the Dons' way right now. 1:10 to go. Pass way across the court to Jones. He's going to step back three-pointer. It's short. Rebound underneath by Flakes, and he puts it up and in. Best not to foul there. They get the bucket, but it's best not to foul. We got exactly 1 minute left. And the Dons with a 66-49 lead over the Kennett Indian. Full timeout. One more time, we'll take a 1 minute timeout. We'll be back.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
Well, Bo, Don's can hang on and win here. That'll push their record to 14-12.
This is kind of how you want a senior night to go for you.
Yeah,
here.
no kidding. Emma Jones gets it up the floor to Kelly. Tries to thread the needle. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Dons. They're up by 17, only 53 and a half seconds to go. Don's going to apply pressure here and make them take a little time off the clock. Kennett gets it in the middle of the floor. Flakes going to drive down, going to put it up too hard. Ball batted around. It's going to go out of bounds. And I didn't see anybody.
He never signaled, but he said it, so I'm going to assume it's staying.
Coach McBroom's emptying his bench. Bringing Anderson in. Yeah, I don't have number 12 down, but he was on the JV.
Number 12 is
Binkard.
Yes, Binkard.
Also, Colby Boone. And I think there's one more out there. Checkett's in there. Now Kennett throws it away. 66-49. And now coming in is Sakori Ray checked back in. Emmett Jones bounces it to Blake Lewis right through his hands, but he did save it. Now they lose it. Ray goes down, and Emmett Jones blocks it. And it's blocked again. Shot up the third time, no good. Shot up the fourth time, no good. And Emmett Jones gets the rebound. Up ahead, Lane Allen spins. Nice move, and he lays it in. Lane's first bucket of the game. And Coach Dilbeck, bringing his seniors out, empties his bench with 21 seconds to go. Brings in Aiden McAfee, Caden Plunk, Cage Tipton, and Mike and Pig to finish this one out for the Dons. And wow, yeah, you're right. What a way to finish the senior night.
Absolutely.
And that guarantees them of having a winning record now.
Yep.
Even if they lose the first game of the district, they'll be 14-13. 6 seconds to go. Kennett passing it around. Ray's going to throw up a long one. No good, and that's going to do it. The Dons win it on senior night, 68-49 over the Kennett Indians, and I actually did not expect that. I thought it would be really close, and for a while it was. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 6 out of 9 in the second half. 9 of 16 for the game for Kennett. 6 of 10 for the Dons in the second half, and 7 of 13 for the ball game.
All right, over to Kennett's side for the scoring. I've got Jones with 5, Watson with 21, Flakes with 13, Gilmore with 6, and Thomas with 4. Over to the Don side, Jones with a big night with 24, Haygood with 14, Lowry 13, Todd 9, Lewis 4, Allen 2, and McAfee 2. And Keith, what a night. And, you know, they never act like they were rushing too much. They never tried to force it. They were patient. It looked like basketball.
Well, I know, and at times I wonder why they didn't do that all year long. You know, a lot of times they just get sped up, get in too big a hurry, and, you know, like we said in the JV game, run the play, no matter whether they're open or not, throwing it in there. But the second half, they did a fantastic job.
Great job.
Of being patient. And that one possession, I don't know how long they had the ball. And then they ended up getting a three-point play opportunity. Yeah. And they're out there getting their picture taken right now by Steve Inman, who does a great job taking pictures for the Dons and the Donettes. I tell you that right now. And he also gave me a half order of French fries before the game started. So he had some left over.
He'll get a shout out. Boy, what a way! That's what you want to take into a district, right there.
Yep.
Starting next week.
Yep. They play Monday night, 5 o'clock. That will be their next game, and it's win or go home then. And the same thing for the Donettes next week. But the Donettes have 2 games left. We got one more on Current River Broadcasting. Hopefully, we'll have another one in about a week and a half in the district. But tomorrow night we'll be back here. The Poplar Bluff Lady Mules will be here, and they'll be taking on the Doniphan Donettes. Donettes looking for win number 22, I believe. They're 21-2, I think. Is that right?
I think
maybe they already have 22.
I think they're either going for 23 or 24.
Well, maybe they're 23-2. I mean,
I think you're right.
We'll know tomorrow night for sure. But anyway, that will be our next game tomorrow night. And remember, we won't be on till 6:30. And Bo said there's only going to be a half a JV game and then a varsity game. Hall of Fame reception starts at 4:30. The Hall of Fame induction ceremony here on the court at 5:45. JV game at 6:30 tomorrow night. That will be our final game on for the regular season on Current River Broadcasting. So make sure you tune in if you can't make it. Thanks for everybody watching tonight, and join us one more time tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.